What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ben from the Fiend News Network, coming at you guys with our second episode of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door Let's Play. Well, that's quite a mouthful. I apologize for that. As you can see, we have not been playing for so long that Mario and Nubella have fallen asleep. This is your typical idle animation in most RPGs. I wish I could fall asleep as quickly as they could. Actually, some nights I do. Ask my wife, I fall asleep like within 10 seconds some nights. But I wish I could sleep standing up. That would be a convenient skill. Waiting in line at the bank, fall asleep for a few seconds, wait for someone to nudge you to go. Perfect. So, enough rhetoric. Let's begin. Last episode we did get to Rogueport, we did find our first party member, and we did learn about a treasure map. So we were told that the professor is in East Rogueport, so let's go see if we can't find him. And of course we're going to talk to everyone along the way, see what they have to tell us. Hey, big ol' Rube, it ain't smart talking to people you don't know. Well, I just said I were going to, so deal with it, green hat. You never know when a guy might go nuts and attack. Be careful, live longer. Good advice. Now, if you can notice this, if you look at the wall over here, when I move in different directions, the bricks seem to move with it. Now, in this game, if you ever find something peculiar, you should check it out, because this is actually a few different walls. You can go through it. You'll see those, not incredibly often in this game, but they're not uncommon, so just keep an eye out for weird things like that. This is a different bandit than the one that robbed us. Heh heh heh, I'm pulling another card trick today and making lots of loot. Sorry, tons of loot. But somebody started tailing me, so I came here to hide out for a while. Don't tell anybody you saw me here, or I'll bonk you. Fair enough? My lips are sealed. Before I talk to this character, I'm going to come back here and jump on these boxes. And look at that, another start piece. That is our second piece. Talk to this character. Hey, my name is Darkly. I like dim places, and now I'm done talking for now. So, I think that's a girl, or we're going to assume it's a girl. So Dimly is a woman of few words, and we will need to talk to her later for a quest. I think it's in chapter 4, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll just have to remember where she is. Let's check out this first house. This is very reminiscent of the little magician characters that were in the first game. Those type of characters are in this one as well. So, to power up your partner, talk to me from the other side of the table. This is a character that's going to power up your partners. In the first game, you remember they were just like these orbs you found throughout the world and these little treasure box kind of things. So, we have to come to this character to do it. In this game, welcome to the home of Merlin, the super magician. I foresaw your arrival. I can aid you if you wish, with 3 shine sprites. With 3 shine sprites, I can power up your partners. Of course, that means I boost their attack power, but I also throw in a new move for free. So, which partner would you like me to power up? Huh? You don't have enough shine sprites. Be gone. Come back with more. If we go to our menu, we do see that we have 0 shine sprites, and those are scattered throughout the world in dungeons and fields, and just they're all over the place. You do need 3 of those to power up your partners, so I'll have to keep an eye out for those. And we'll go to this building. We're going to leave this guy alone for now. We'll come and talk to him later. And you'll see why when we get there. He's kind of a punk. That's all I'll say for now. Now, we are about to have a really long talking scene, so just prepare yourself for that. Get yourself a bag of popcorn or something. Oh, hi. There you are, Professor Frankly. What's up? What's up? Who's there? Who wants me? Ah, yes. You, now you. I've seen your face before. Yes, that face. Wait for it. Just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence. I'll get it right. It's not Goombriel. It's not Elizagoom. That's a nice name. Budding? Aha, I've got it. You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year. Am I right? Wow, yes, sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at UGoom. Go Goombas! What a fitting mascot for a Goomba University. It sounds kind of prideful, though, but who am I to judge? I'm just a plumber with a mustache. Of course, I remember you, not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at remembering. You, though, you stick out in my mind because you were such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is... Who? Mario, Professor. He's Mario. You know, the famous one? Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm. I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of errand brings you all the way to a place like this? We are hoping you tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, you would, Professor Frankly. Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you tykes want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's little more than a fairy tale, don't you? Archaeologists and historians have to research the truth in those fairy tales, though. Me, I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it. Good point, and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, about the treasure. There are many mysteries surrounding it. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while still others claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories, obviously. It's impossible to find the truth among them. But all agree at one point. To find this treasure, one must have the crystal stars. To find the treasures of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the 1,000-year door. You mean the crystal stars in that old saying that super elderly people pass down? Super elderly. Indeed the same, as the saying goes, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you must first collect the 7 crystal stars. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the 1,000-year door. Then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. Yeah, a lot of the lore I've read says that if the magical map is taken to the doorway, then it will show you where to find the crystal stars. Correct. And the 1,000-year door is supposedly here, deep beneath this town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. But we do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we exactly. Mario has the magical map. A what? Humana, hubbity, hubbada, hippity, hoobada, hamala, huffala, hoofala. Really? You actually have it? Could I just take a quick look at it if you don't mind? Here you go, zany glasses. Astounding. This is it. The real thing. The one and only magical map. You, son, are my hero. You're great, fantastic, wonderful even. With this, we can find the crystal stars just by holding this aloft before the legendary door. Right on, Professor. Good golly. What are we doing? Just sitting here then. Goombella, Mario? Off we must go this instant. Let's take the magical map to the legendary door. Let's go. Can I talk to him? I cannot talk to him. I don't think he has any loots in his house. He does not. Okay. Let's go. I bet you didn't know this. Rotten old thing came off, didn't you? And there we go. Now we can access that pipe right there. We can use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you. Let's get moving. Oh wait, hang on a second, Mario. Something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. You two do know about your action commands, don't you? Now I did go over this briefly on the last episode, so I'm actually going to skip this tutorial just because it would be kind of redundant to see it again. So we do know about our action commands. Really, a master, are you? Maybe you ought to practice them just once to be safe. No thanks, I'm good. A bold young lad, aren't you? Very well then, down we go. Just stand on the pipe and press down to enter it. Come on now, I simply can't wait. Let's go underground quickly now. Hop on the pipe and tilt down to go into it. Yeah, I didn't mean to talk to you there. Down we go. Let's see if we can't get to this 1,000-year door. Alright, so let's go over here first. See what's over here. And this whole underground area, I found another star piece. I didn't mean to. This is kind of like it's not a city underground, but there's like shops and there's NPCs, and there's just a lot of random stuff down here. So we will be coming down here quite a bit to get to other areas of the world. Let's see what's in here. It is another magician. Aha! Welcome, Mario. I am Merlouvely, the lovely fortune teller. Seeing with my amazing abilities, which you can seek, is my humble job. The light of the shining stars will light the path, light that which I wish to see. Aha! So, shall I see something for you? Yes. Now, if you pay her, she'll tell you where you should go, show me star pieces, or show me where shine sprites are. We're not going to do any of those right now, though. Aha, is that so? Well, if there's anything you want to find, just ask. Will do. So that's all we can do in that room, so let's go this way. There are bars right here. If only I could turn sideways, I can get there so much easier. Hey, man, what's up? Who's the hottie you got there with you? What's up, baby? Why don't you hang out with us for a while? We play real nice. Man, what a fine-looking Goomba. Apparently they are southern. What's a fine-looking Goomba doing with a tubby mustache man like you? I've been called that in real life too many times. Oh, it is, like, so sweet that you boys think I'm cute. Seriously. Yeah, guys like you make me feel like totally barfing. Now get out of our way. Ouch, that was cold. What are you too good for us? Come off it, sister. Nobody zings us like that. Nobody, let's get him. It's just our first little introduction battle. Last the various enemies we're going to be fighting throughout the game. We do have a regular enemy, a spiked enemy, and a flying enemy, which are kind of just the three basics. A Goomba, a Spiny Goomba, and a Paragoomba, the whole Goomba family tree. The only one I should warn you about is that fellow in the middle, the Spiny Goomba. See that spike on his head? We'll jump on that, and you'll be the one to take the damage. The Paragoomba's airborne, so your hammer won't reach. You'll have to jump for him. Always take your opponent's situation into consideration when fighting, always. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you something vital. You can press Y to change the order you two attack in. You can attack first if you like. If you feel like a Goombella, don't forget that. I did say before that we aren't going to use Tattle on every enemy we can. So I did press Y to switch partners, and I am going to use Tattle to get the information about these enemies. Nice. I press A in the circle, and it gives me the information I need. That's a Goomba. Yeah, one of these, in case you hadn't noticed. It says here, Goombas are underlings of underlings. That's totally rude. Their maximum HP is 2, they have an attack of 1, and a defense of 0. Pretty simple. So I will have Goombella go first, just so she can get the information she needs, and then I'll attack them with Mario and kill him. You see there, he did attack the second person. He didn't just attack Mario because he was in the back, he just attacked Mario because he was the second person. Or just because they randomly attack someone. Tattle on this guy. You do only have to tattle once per enemy, and then you have the information forever, so I don't need to do this every battle. That's a Spiky Goomba, a Spiky-headed Goomba. What a creative name. The spike is super pointy, so better not hit it with a hammer that jump on it. Maximum HP 2, attack is 2, defense 0. You'll notice that even though I guarded, I still took a damage, because guarding only reduces damage by 1, unless you have certain stuff equipped. Or you do a super guard, which I'm not good at those, so I don't even try them. So, yeah, there are enemies that will deal damage even if you guard. A lot of them will, actually. The addition of the spike means you'll hurt your feet if you jump on it. Dough. So here we go, hit him with the hammer. Make the first stylish. And on the last enemy. Pretty simple battle. That's a Paragoomba, basically a Goomba with wings. I'm jealous. Maximum HP is 2, attack is 1, defense is 0. They're just like the normal Goombas, but they can fly. You can't hammer it while it's flying, but rough it up, and I'll totally pummel it. There we go. Battle has been won. Got 10 star points, and we're gonna move on. We got 10 star points. Owie! There they go. Later on, losers. That felt awesome. You ready, Mario? There are plenty more where they come from. They'll have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer them or jump on them while on the field. Attack successfully, and you can perform a first strike when you enter battle. So if an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump him as you go into battle. That is true. If you attack an enemy in the field, then you'll get a first strike, and you'll deal a little damage to him before the battle starts. So we're going to try to do that as much as we can in this game. I can't guarantee we'll get every battle, but definitely try, that's for sure. Let's go down here. And you will notice there are a lot of bars that it looks like we could barely fit through if we were to turn sideways. So we're going to... I missed the first one. I ever did. I feel like an idiot. Great. I guess I look like a fool in my first Let's Play. But there are a lot of bars that look like we can fit in the middle. And we will get an ability a little later that'll give us the ability to do that. So, yeah. There we go. Use truck first. Haha. So So as you can see, sometimes you can do a whole battle before even taking a turn, just depending on the circumstances. If there's one enemy, if you deal enough damage to kill him. So it's always beneficial. It's always efficient to try to do that. Here's our first question mark block. Got a mushroom. Perfect. I'm not going to jump on these guys' head, of course. So now that we understand the basic mechanics of the game, I don't have to talk about them quite as much. I can just talk to you guys about whatever. So, this game is very, very... I don't say it's easy, but it's not a difficult game by any means. Actually, the first time I ever played this game, I got to the very, very final boss. Another Firefly over there. And I couldn't beat him. Like, I wasn't strong enough to beat him. There were some blocks I could break. And I don't know why, because like I was so young, and I guess I just was bad at games then. But then when I played it again and I finally beat the game, I just like annihilated them. So I guess when you're a kid, you're just not that good at games. When you get older, you remember them being harder than they are. Then you play them and you're like, oh, well, never mind. So here we go. Here's this. We can't get this. As you can see, our hammer can't reach it. We cannot break this block with our hammer yet. So naturally, we just go down this pipe. Here we go. A cute little cutie right there. Looks like he's running away from us though. Oh well. A new enemy here. I did not mean to do that. I hope there's two of them. I'm actually going to knock the action command just so I can tattle on him. You'll notice right there the background did fall down. And that's the thing that happens in this game. The backgrounds will fall down, lights will fall off the ceiling. Well, eventually we'll get audience members. They'll throw items at us or bad stuff at us, depending. So you do have to be mindful of the environment too when you're playing or when you're fighting a game. This is Spinia, a totally weird creature made up of thin, papery boards. It certainly looks unique. Nobody knows about these creatures actually. Max HP is 3. Oh, I could have attacked him the whole way. Duh. Attack is 1, defense is 0. And attacks are super swift, but it should be pretty easy. Just give it a hey-ya. Hey-ya. There we go. I did press A when I landed again, so you can kind of do more than one stylish command for attack if you can time it right. There's that. There's another one. Got 2 of them this time. Okay. Might be taking some damage this turn now, for this battle finally. There we go. Never mind. I randomly fell on the enemy and killed them. Perfect. So, we won't be letting the enemy take a turn after all. That is good. So, like I said earlier, this game isn't really that hard, but that doesn't take away from the enjoyment of the game. A lot of easy games are very, very fun. I'm really into games like Harvest Moon, like relaxing simulation games. Like those aren't meant to be hard; they're just meant to be fun. So, yeah, that's why I like the game so much. The enemies are just clever. The bosses are clever. The gameplay is just really fun. I like the Paper Mario games because they have small numbers in combat as opposed to big numbers. Like I always like having, I deal 3 damage to you as opposed to I deal 300 damage to you, because I feel like the numbers would make a difference then. Like when you do the math of if I do 1 more damage this turn, then I'll beat him on this amount of turns. It's a lot easier to calculate that, and I like games where you have to think ahead and use mathematical equations in order to make the most of a battle, as opposed to just attacking the whole time and guessing Firaga. So, I didn't say this when I was out here, but I guess I'll come back down. There's a little flap here on the thing. We cannot access that yet, but we will have a party member later that will let us do that. And right here we do have a little thing that looks like a paper airplane. So I don't know what that's about yet, though. I guess we'll have to find out. Nothing in here but a treasure chest. Whoa. Hey you, can you hear me? You can? That must mean you're the hero of legend. Only the great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah. Everyone else? Nothing. See, long ago, an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this box. I was bummed. I've been here ever since, waiting a long, long time for the hero to come by. So yeah, anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this? Mario, a word with you? I'm not exactly confident that we can trust this box. I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, drat, I just said it out loud. What is wrong with me? Oh, Zany glasses. That's his nickname from now on, Zany glasses. Oh yeah, searching for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero. Well, you're definitely going to need my help if you hope to get those bad boys. So first you should look for a key to this box, then use it to let me out. Definitely. By the way, the key looks like this. Well, what do you think we ought to do, Mario? Well, I know my vote goes to you finding that key. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Come on, being stuck in a box is no picnic. I'm counting on you, oh great legendary hero. So, I have a feeling he seems sketchy, but we got nothing else to do. We can't really proceed because I know there's little platforms for, so let's try to find that key for him. And here we are. You got a black key. Ah, I skipped it. A strange, mysterious black key. What could it be for? Okay, I managed to look at my streaming image to catch it afterwards. Let's go give him this key and see what he has to say. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You brought the key? Yes. Oh man, I owe you big. Which item? Oh, there we go. I can read it here. Yes. Thank nothing. Wee-hee! Fools! Uh-oh. Looks like we did something bad. Let's see what he does. Oh, this guy looks powerful. Oh boy, did you fall for it? I burned you. What, you think I was going to help you? Instead, I'm going to spread a little of the suffering I've been endured that stupid box. Yeah, sorry, but those are the breaks. I'm going to cast an evil, terrible curse upon you. Buggly wuggly woo, you're cursed. Wee hee 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 hee. Enjoy that curse, sucker. You got what you deserved. You want to hear all about the sweet curse I just dropped? Then listen well. From now on, if you press Y in certain areas, you'll turn into a paper airplane. Wee hee! Trembling yet? Suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse. Wee hee 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 hee. Oh, I can't help but chortle. You're doomed. What's with Mario RPGs? He uses the word chortle so much. This curse is pretty rough, I guess, so I suppose I owe you to explain it. Ready? If you stand on an airplane panel like this one, the floor will start to glow. Yeah, okay, you're on the panel. Now try pressing Y, and then bam, you're a paper airplane. Oh, dang it, this is bad. The worst part of this curse is that you must tilt left and right to control yourself. I guess if you got good at it, you might fly a long way, but that's the only good thing. So be honest, isn't this curse just about the worst thing that's ever happened to you? I zoned out. What was that? Yes, I get it, it's terrible. Yes, I get it, it's terrible. Wee hee 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 hee. If you press B, you might return to normal. Maybe. Farewell, you foolish fool. Wee hee hee hee. Man, that's rough. That's actually kind of a, so wow, just wow, what was that guy's beef? That guy is kind of a recurring character. He obviously, what he does to you is a good thing. It's not actually a bad thing. He gives you new ability, but it's just very humorous the way they present the new abilities too. So we'll go over here, press Y, we'll turn to an airplane. Let's see if we can't make it all the way up here. Here we go. And this is the room with the 1,000-year door. This episode might run over a little bit just because I want to get all this 1,000-year door stuff done in this episode and then start on chapter 1, next one. So, Mario Goombella, look at that. It's the 1,000-year door spoken of in the legends. I can't believe it's real. So the legends are true, but there it is, big as life. Come, let's get closer. Let's explore a little bit first. I don't think there's anything we can do in this room right now, but I will check. I can save it if I want. That's good to know. Hey, what's the deal with this weird pedestal, huh? What do you think it could be? Uh-oh. That's some next level junk right there. Professor, what's going on? Not a lot, you. And the maps are glowing. The crystal star is showing, you know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens here. I'm sure it'll be fulfilling of a prophecy or of some sort. And it's taking forever. Alright, so that's our map we had earlier, as you can remember, and here it is again. And it's going to periodically show you where you're supposed to go next, or fill out the map a little bit for you. And here we are. We have looks like a castle, some trees, and it looks like there's a silverish star there. Probably going to be our first destination. If I was a gambling man, I'd say that. The location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map, and Mario has learned a special move. You can now use Sweet Treat. Each time you get a crystal star, you'll learn a new special move. So we'll go over the special moves here in a second, because I think we have a tutorial. Professor, the map, and what was with all those crazy lights? It appears that information related to the location of the crystal stars appeared. And that shining light, it looked as if a mysterious power was given to Mario. Well, one way or another, we should return to my place and study the map closely. So here we are back at his place. Aha, I see. What do you see? You understand it, Professor? My dear, of course I do. Firstly, about the light we saw shining on Mario. By my reckoning, Mario can now perform what is known as a special move. A special move? Yes, it is. Well, stuff like this is better explained by example rather than words. Would you like to try it out? Sure thing. Excellent. In that case, we'll go outside, since this place is a little cramped. Here we go. We're going to learn how to use our first special move. First, take a close look at your star power gauge. Our gauge over there is our special move gauge, or our star power gauge. You'll see that your gauge has one power dot. Obviously, that's a single unit of power. So you're sitting on a single dot of star power. With me so far? When you have star power available, you can use a special move. Try using Sweet Treat now. It's a special move that will replenish your HP and FP. Now not last episode I did explain when you do stylish move, it restores star points, star power, and that is what he's referring to. Special, Sweet Treat, restores Mario and his allies HP and FP and cures poison. To left or repeatedly to shoot hearts and flowers. It's like a little mini game you do when you use it to restore HP and FP. So you will notice there are little poison mushrooms. If you hit them, you get stunned for a minute. You don't lose any hearts or anything. You just get stunned. So you can't just like spam left, because you could hit one of them and get stunned. So Mario restored 5, and you'll be able to restore 6 and get 6 FP back. That does only take 1, so it's quite a useful move. In the first game, you didn't get a healing move like that until after the first dungeon, and this one you get it before the first chapter even. Since you use one power dot, the star gauge is now empty. Take a look. Womp womp. Nothing. Even if the gauge empties out, though, you can still charge it up again. That's why the audience watching your battles is so very important. Hey, there they are. Pretty excited. If you can get the audience excited, you'll build up more star power. Let me show you what I mean. Mario, Goobella, try to attack me, please. Attack. Head bonk. See? Every time you attack or you do an action, you get little star points from them. Now, I see that you thrilled your audience, so they fill up some of your gauge. See? And the bigger your audience is, the more you will get from star points, or every turn. So, yeah, that's why we need to make our audience big. I think right now the current capacity is 50 is the max audience. So the more cool stuff you do, the more it'll fill up. Nice, keep building up that star power. Also, the more exciting your battles are, the more people come to watch your fight. As you can see, that's reflected in the number of members in this audience. 16. Not a bad number. Let's attack him again. Mario, this is your chance to hit it big. Top right, look at that. Nail an action command when you have 2 matching icons, and the icons will appear. Give it a try. It's a little gambling thing, or not gambling, but a little slot thing, I guess, that occurs every so often, and gives you different effects. Heals your HP, heals your FP. In this case, it's bingo, so it fills up your audience. It gives you a lot of HP and FP back. So that's obviously the best one to get. So we're always going to be trying for that. Fantastic, you match their icons. When you match those icons, the crowd goes nuts and people swarm to the theater. Plus, depending on the icons you match up, your HP, FP, or star power will fill up. But if you get 3 poison mushrooms, something terrible will happen, so be careful. Still with me? The more people in your audience, the more star power you can get. You can also use the appeal command to get star power. I hope you memorized all this. I did, Professor. Thank you. You're too kind. Great Gooba's Ghost Mario, look at your audience. That guy's a hammer. He does not look like he's a fan of me. Does this guy have a hammer? He does, the bum. He means to toss it at you. If the audience members hit you with anything, you'll take damage, obviously. You have to press X to stop them before they hit you. You'll get a little command if someone's holding an item to press X. So, if they're holding a bad thing, hit them. That's right, Sweet Justice, you can press X to protect yourself from the objects the audience throws at you. Of course, fans of yours might toss good stuff like coins. Don't attack them. Well, that's all I've got. Here is my scintillate. I don't know that word off the top of my head. Lecture on special move. Let's go back inside. Perfect. Let's have a look at that magical map and see where we can learn about the wow. Astounding. This map has radar-like functions. It now shows the location of a crystal star. It looks like the first crystal star is to be found in a place called the Petal Meadows. Petal Meadows? Yes, the area is a vast meadow that lies far to the east of Rogueport. To tell you the truth, I've always thought that place was a tad suspicious. The name Petal Meadows did come up from time to time in my research. Okay, fine, so we'll go there. Does anybody know how to get there or what? I'm fairly certain that somewhere beneath the city is a pipe to Petal Meadows. If you could just find that, you'll get there instantly. Pipe travel's efficient. Say, by the way, Mario, I'm curious. Where did you get that map anyway? From Princess Peach? Really? Her Highness sent this to you, Mario? This Princess Peach. This wouldn't be her, would it? Mm-hmm. So it is her. Your princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the treasure. I told her about the crystal stars and my suspicions about Petal Meadows. It doesn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to go to Petal Meadows on her own. You know, Professor, there was another suspicious group who was asking the same thing. But I can't imagine Princess Peach getting involved with them. Alright, it's settled. Off to Petal Meadows you two go. If Princess Peach indeed went there, your first priority must be to catch up to her. Collecting the crystal stars is a means to an end, and that end is Princess Peach. Gives me back the map. Aren't you coming, Professor? No, I'll stay in town and ask about Princess Peach and that suspicious gang. Besides, I doubt a shriveled little Goomba like me could handle the trials of the road. So, of course, if anything happens and you need some advice, come see me, okay? You got it, Professor. Well, Mario, we're off. If you want to get to Petal Meadows, look for the pipe beneath the town. Wait just a moment. You got Power Smash. Hammer is an enemy using a lot of attack power. Mario, it's scary out there. Take this with you. It's called a badge, and it's incredibly helpful. You see, depending on the badges you have equipped, you'll get much more powerful. What's important is knowing that the effects will be when you first equip a badge. Would you like me to practice equipping and removing badges? No, thank you. Are you absolutely sure this last time? Do you want to practice? No, thank you. By the way, you need Flower Points FP to use the Power Smash move. In battle, you should watch not only your HP and FP, but FP too. Did you get all that? Well, here's hoping you find that pipe to Petal Meadows. So we are about 33 minutes or so already, so we will call it a day here. But before that, I will show you guys the badge system. Let's go for badges in the menu. All badges and equip badges. You see I have 3 BP. This takes 1 BP to equip, so I'm going to equip it. I have 2 left. I don't have any other badges to use, but I cannot equip more badges than I have BP. So Power Smash is equipped, and I can use that in battle. So we got the location of the first crystal star, we got our first special ability, we got our first badge, and we know where we're going. So next episode, we will head on over to Petal Meadows. So if you guys like the video, make sure to hit like and comment and subscribe so you get notified when the next episode is up. I'm going to be trying to do these once a week at the very least. This is 2 days apart, so I hopefully will get them up pretty quick. So once again, this is Ben from the Fiend News Network. Keep on fiending.